Now, the Select Committee of Parliament investigating the National Social Security Fund concluded public hearing yesterday and is now retreating for closed sessions before developing a report to be presented to Parliament next week. Now, among those who appeared before the committee is NSSF board member ANNET BIRUNGI, who is here to share with us what she made of the probe. Good afternoon, ANNET, and thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Very well.
Yes.
Well, let us start with what could you highlight as some of the lessons learned from this probe?
One thing that I have really learned myself, not necessarily any other person, is that we need to use the whistleblowing. We need not to wait for all this that is happening. Two, we also need to really take care of the office as well, because in case of anything, it comes back to you. So whatever is taking place, it should show Ugandans that actually there are systems in place. So whoever is doing whatever is not right in any office, not necessarily NSSF anyway, because NSSF is still under investigation, so you can't know what the outcome will be and what the recommendations will be. But the truth is, people need to know that whatever you do alone there, you know that anytime, as long as you are not using the office well, it will be out anytime. Yeah.
So with the controversy around NSSF, do you think the image of the National Social Security Fund can be saved?
I think that is something that I've been worried about, and I think even when during the committee interview, I tried to talk about the image of the fund. It's something that I really see today. 3 months ago, the whole of East Africa, I can say, was looking at this fund as a big fund. The Kenyan president even quoted how they even wanted to come and benchmark. So you can imagine today what is happening to the image. The online customer satisfaction was very high, around 99%, even 95%, because after giving the midterm access, everybody was very happy. People were very happy. They achieved a lot. They were able to complete their houses. They were able to pay fees. They were able, everybody was like, and people feared before. They didn't know really that this could be a success. But at the end of the day, when it came to renewal of contract, a lot of things came in. And I think this is something that we need to go back to what I said, that we need to continue using the systems in place to avoid corruption, to avoid things coming at to damage the brand of some of the good things that we have in Uganda. You saw one time when the Uganda airline had a saga. Really, you would wonder how people can trust the planes, that actually you would think that even the pilot is not a proper pilot. So it is something that we need to think about. All of us, it should be on our heart. The image, the brand. What are those good things that we have that actually other people are admiring in Uganda? And now, what can we do to maintain them, to make them better? Not necessarily to damage them.
Well, with the situation, the controversy that is happening at NSSF, a saver like me, I can't be worried about my money there. So do you feel that this probe has actually assured or created assurance amongst the savers with the fund?
I wouldn't talk much about the probe, the committee, because it's doing its work. What I want to tell the savers outside there is that let us wait. We wait for investigations, because what will come out, what is happening today, is all called allegations. So you can imagine, if something is an allegation, don't you think there is an outcome? And if the committee really comes out with the recommendations, I am very much sure that the savers will trust the fund. And up to now, I have to tell you that NSSF has been making a lot of profits. That's why you have been getting the interests, a good interest only that the one of last year was affected by COVID, but I want to tell you that what has been used mostly is not even savers money, but other profits from other businesses. As
we conclude this conversation, during this meeting, you referenced having met or having a meeting with the president. Would like to know what exactly happened during this meeting that you had with the president.
Actually, what I meant in the committee probe, it was about keeping quiet. And you know, this is not even the first time people hear about His Excellency talking about keeping quiet. Listen, he used it during COVID. When there were a lot of allegations, a lot of things, people are talking this, so and so died, and yet the person has not even died. He told the people that the best is to keep quiet and listen, and then we see where this is going. So he meant His Excellency, and even actually what I meant was that he told us to keep quiet, to allow investigations go on, not to interfere with investigations. You know, some people can bring in a lot of allegations and even interfere. And he really advised us that keep quiet, listen, wait for investigations to come back, to come out, and recommendations. So I did not say he told us that go and don't communicate to committees, keep quiet, keep mum. That is a big allegation at the end of the day, actually.
All right, thank you so much.
It was so much. It was too much for me, but I want to clear it that I meant that we need to keep quiet, wait for investigations, wait for recommendations.
And then draw a conclusion.
Yes, come out with a conclusion, but not to talk to the committee. And actually, we liberated all the issues to the committee. What they wanted, we gave it out very well.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, ANNET BIRUNGI, a board member with the NSSF, getting to make sense and help us to understand exactly what transpired or what is transpiring in regards to the NSSF probe that is actually ongoing.